What do you want to know? Something a little bit about We Were Here Forever specific, or about the studio?
Go ahead with all. First of all,
Yeah.
the game is intriguing me because how do you know when you've completed that room?
Well, you will know.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, can I do a little bit of spoilers here?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's your game.
It's my I can do spoilers. So this puzzle that we are demonstrating here is actually a puzzle that's quite a little bit further in game.
Okay.
But it's just aesthetically really pleasing to be in, and it's a very clear goal that you have to go to.
Cool.
Then when you hit the portal and you get into the next level, you're actually getting like a really kind of inversed.
Yeah, I just seen.
But I think only 2 or 3 couples in this event actually hit the next room.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, so we.
And how many levels are there?
Well, you're actually following a story. The story of you are the explorer in the game, one of the explorers, and you start by waking up in the castle again, because actually you're the ones who got left behind this time from the previous first and second game. So you go through several areas, like you go through the castle, you have to escape the castle.
Okay.
And you have to escape the jester, and maybe this is a little
Nice.
part of the jester what you're going into.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I get it. So, as I can see, you can like give call-outs to if you're playing co-op.
Yeah.
Is it achievable solo as well, or does it have to be co-op?
It's solely co-op.
It's all co-op.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
We specifically designed this game and the ones before this to really create like an experience you have with one specific person. We always recommend to play with someone you are really close to, for example, a friend or your partner or something, because the experience that you have with someone you're really well communicating with is different than just a stranger from the internet. You know, we do if people that really want to play the game but they don't have anyone to play with, then we have a specific. There's fun.
Nice.
Then we have like a specific Discord server, and they can go there and then they can find someone, and we always get a match.
That's nice.
So that's really nice. But we do say like it's something you have to go through together, and your bond actually gets a little bit stronger because you have to depend so much on each other.
And where did the idea come from?
Like 5 years ago when we started We Were Here as a student group. We started as students. We were actually, I think it was a time when Battle Royale games started a little bit.
Yeah.
It was like a new thing, and we were kind of getting tired of games actually always being against each other. And it's not that we don't like those kind of games, but it's more like there was so much of it already, and everything felt kind of the same. And we were thinking about what did we like. Yeah, we liked Portal 2, for example.
Yeah, great game.
Portal 2 is an amazing game.
Great game.
I played it and I loved it. And Keep Talking, Nobody Explodes. We really loved that. But the only thing that we thought like, we didn't like the part that you actually have to have paper in your hands, and that one person is just the one who sees everything, and the other person. I love the asymmetrical part of it, but I didn't like that one person really has to go to all these pages on the couch, you know. So I was like, I want to have this. I want to create this kind of this experience that you have to work with each other and have to kind of build on each other. So we kind of mixed it up with some amnesia, scariness, and threw in some hard mist kind of puzzles in there. And actually, that's our big inspiration for We Were Here.
My partner will say himself, he's a sucker for a puzzle. He loves a good puzzle.
Yeah, puzzles are great.
I love a good puzzle, but I can't lie, some of them do frustrate. Is there any of those really? Yes. You don't need to answer that. The face says it all.
No. But we ease you into it. Like this game is the first game that we also like really designed to be like easier to get into and like kind of get used to the mechanics and the way that this is our first like game that we have a full production schedule from beginning to end, and we specifically design some kind of stuff. Also, it's very more. It's easier also for console players because first we had this whole lobby system, which is fine, but it's really just. It's mostly for PC gamers, right? Yeah. And now we kind of integrated like all these systems that are easier also for console players,
I see you got a lot of backing on Epic, Steam, Xbox, fully multi. Is it cross-platform to play also?
I cannot answer that yet.
You can't answer that yet.
It is for the 10th of May. It is cross-platform for Epic and Steam.
Yeah.
And we will launch console as soon after as possible.
So it's not coming out May on console yet?
No, it's like, but I can't say when because we're still going through certification. But console is really giving us kind of a hard time with that. So, but it's good because it needs to be.
It has to. Yeah, I get it. And you know what? That's because we're very, in our reviews and our podcast, we're very real. And if it comes out and it was a really bad launch, we're not paid by anybody to say that, oh, this is great when it's got its bugs. So it's good to hear that the actual developers are saying, you know what, we're not going to release it yet. Because as a consumer, I feel like we're happy to wait.
Yeah, no,
providing it's because
a lot of people told us that, like, they also know where we came from, what our studio is. Like, a lot of people are really understanding for the situation. They're like, if you can pay for it, take your time. You know,
of course.
We'd rather have like a good product that that is good from start to finish than you having a cyberpunk release.
I mean, that's the number one everywhere, but it ain't just cyberpunk either. It ain't just Outriders was more or less exactly the same.
Sad.
There's so many games that are like, when it's just like, take your time, we'll wait.
No, but I mean, like, even as an indie, you have some windows that you have to stick to. And we really wanted to launch before the first half of the year finishes. We actually really hoped to launch a little bit earlier this year, but with the launch of Elden Ring and Forbidden West, we're very glad that we actually didn't.
Wow, as consumers, we're still on Elden Ring now.
We seriously, nobody would have noticed. Like, dude, the whole world's playing Elden Ring right now.
Yeah, and
the other half is playing the Horizon Zero Dawn.
We've got both, and I'm like, I can't play Horizon yet. There's just so much content for Elden Ring because we're completionists. We want to do everything. So
they have like 80 bosses or something.
And the rest. Probably 80 bosses in one area.
It's open world. You can well just buy them.
That's what's great. But this isn't about Elden Ring. This is about We Were Here Forever. Okay. What was your name? Sorry.
Lucia.
Thank you. Bit sweaty now. Sorry. Thank you very much. Good Gaming Network. Lucia from We Were Here. What's the studio called?
Total Mayhem Games.
Total Mayhem Games.
But we're Total Mayhem. But we can still deliver games.
Good.
With Mayhem.
That's good. That's what we want to hear. Thank you. Thank you very much.